Welcome, I'm Thanya. Let's walk together and make finance approachable.
Imagine this. Your company just closed the quarter, and the CFO is staring at a sea of numbers, revenues up in one region, costs ballooning in another, exchange rates wreaking havoc on forecasts. The big question, what's driving these variances? Now picture an AI finance agent powered by ChatGPT, not just crunching data, but simulating and classifying every variance with precision. Welcome to the Variance Simulation Agent, premium level, where financial insights meet automation and confusion turns into clarity. Let's step into a case scenario. A multinational company has just closed the quarter, and leadership is struggling to explain performance gaps. The finance team turns to the Variance Simulation Agent, premium level, asking it to classify and explain deviations across every area of the business. Here's what unfolds. The agent begins with revenue. Instead of one large unexplained gap, it breaks the variance into price, volume, and mix effects. The drill down shows that sales volumes were stable, but a shift in pricing strategy and changes in product mix explain the drop in contribution. Finance no longer argues over assumptions. They see the clear drivers behind revenue shifts. Next, the agent scans operating expenses. It classifies variances by department and ranks them by financial impact. The story becomes clear. One department's overspend accounts for most of the variance, while others remain within control. Leadership instantly knows where to focus cost management actions. When the team looks at capital projects, the agent doesn't just show an overrun. It categorizes the gap into cost, timing, or scope-related drivers. A trend detection reveals that repeated timing delays are creating cascading impacts. This insight shifts the conversation from what went wrong to how do we prevent this again? In procurement, the agent highlights recurring cost variances tied to supplier behavior. Rather than treating them as random fluctuations, it identifies supplier-driven issues appearing consistently. Procurement now walks into negotiations with data-backed proof, turning finance variance into supplier accountability. Labor costs are often debated. Are higher expenses due to pay increases, inefficiency, or underutilization? The agent classifies them into rate, efficiency, and utilization categories, showing that in some units it's not salaries, but poor utilization of staff that drives the variance. This changes the management focus from wage cuts to smarter resource planning.
Finance becomes lighter with small steps. Thanya helps each one.
Foreign exchange movements can confuse even seasoned executives. The agent breaks them down into transactional, translation, and economic exposures. Leaders can now separate accounting noise from real economic risks, deciding when to act with a hedge and when to simply report the effect. In marketing, the agent categorizes spend variances into volume, mix, and discretionary spend drivers. It becomes clear which campaigns were strategic investments and which were one-off discretionary spends. The finance team no longer debates good or bad spend, they align resources with strategy. Profitability can be the toughest to explain. The agent untangles variances into cost per unit, margin percentage, and sales mix effects. The picture shows that it's not only rising costs, but also a shift in sales mix that pressures margins. This helps executives pivot strategy, focusing on product mix instead of blanket cost cuts. In logistics, the agent differentiates cost variances into efficiency, rate hikes, or route disruptions. Suddenly, spikes in costs are no longer a mystery. Leaders see that operational disruptions in certain routes explain the volatility, and the solution is rerouting, not endless debates over freight rates. Finally, the agent tackles IT projects. Variances are classified into resource inefficiency, scope creep, or milestone delays. Instead of vague overruns, the CFO sees exactly why projects slipped. This transforms IT reporting into a strategic conversation, where to invest resources and how to prevent scope creep before it spirals.
Start your free 30-day trial. Finance feels calmer with Thanya's care.
And that's the real power of the Variance Simulation Agent, premium level. It doesn't just classify variances, it transforms them into actionable insights with context and clarity. With this agent, finance teams move from manual spreadsheets to automated intelligence. Instead of debating numbers, they get root cause mapping powered by AI, variance classifications backed by confidence scores, and results explained through clear commentary. And the benefits don't stop there. The agent also brings flexible input methods with Excel, CSV, or API integration, rule-based alerts with adaptive thresholds to catch issues early, full drill-down capability across entities for multi-level analysis, stunning interactive dashboards for variance visualization, AI-powered variance commentary to tell the story behind the numbers, variance history tracking to monitor trends over time, seamless link to operational triggers so finance connects directly to actions, custom KPI integration for performance alignment, and convenient export options Excel, PDF, or web dashboards to share insights instantly. This isn't just a tool, it's a finance transformation engine. Click the link in the description to get 30 days of free access to the Variance Simulation Agent and the full suite of 33 AI finance agents. And if you want to see more real case studies and live demonstrations, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Your finance team deserves intelligence at speed, and this is how you deliver it.